this concept of goal setting for behavior change, this first concept we learned at the beginning of semester, and I was able to immediately adhere to my life in a way of I was able to continue losing weight as I've been wanting to and getting my steps in. Instead of taking my car around campus to get from one side to another, I just walked and listened to my lectures. And because of this, I was still able to either maintain or I think I was able still to lose about 15 pounds this semester, thankfully, of just being consistent rather than worrying about my intensity of my workouts. This I can also adhere to a professional standing. I'm able to focus on my small goals of task at work or in a professional setting, and that will help me reach a larger goal at the end of the day. Imagery, this is one that I really enjoy because this is a tool that we carry with us every single day, no matter where we are or what we're doing. We can utilize this tool, and this tool I utilize quite often through regulating my anxiety, working on my breathing, and counting those breaths, and just staying calm. And a way that I can adhere this to a work setting, professional setting, which I've done before, is after a really stressful shift working in the ER. My coworkers and I would sit there and just breathe and focus on our breathing and meditate together after really stressful situations happened or took place in the ER. Because of this tool, we are able to accomplish our task and focus on what we need to accomplish and keep a cool head or visualize the tasks at hand without ruining our emotional well-being. This one I definitely need to work on myself. I'm working on it consistently. Intentional control and performance focus. Working on refocusing strategies, distraction control, and task-relevant focus. So task-relevant focus is doing things that really adhere to what's going on, and I need to control my distractions and work on my strategies, and one way I'm doing that is putting my phone across the room and having a timer, and when that timer goes off, I go through and work on a few things outside of school or work and be consistent and answer emails, make sure I'm setting and keeping my goals, and I need to start keeping a calendar so I keep track of what's going on in my daily life. Temporal self-regulation theory is a really cool one, is that through habit and consistency, or through consistency, we can build habits, and we can strengthen our self-regulation, and through this, we have the ability to change our habits. And one way I do this is that one thing I'm going to challenge myself during break is I want to make it a habit to get up and run at 5 o'clock in the morning. I want to, even though I don't want to do it, I still want to challenge myself and start getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, going for a run for at least 30 minutes, and see how much I can increase my mileage after that. Team cohesion, this one was my favorite and why I chose it for our group project. This one was so much fun to work with and to help establish, role clarity, help with communication, and understand the task at hand, and coming together as a group to accomplish this task. With our project of people being blindfolded and having to draw the picture with their dominant hand and indominant hand, they had to communicate and keep it cool, especially when they felt challenged with the ability to write with their dominant hand. And this goes through educational backgrounds, professional backgrounds. I enjoy working in a team setting and a professional standpoint. I feel like I can be a group leader, but it's also so nice to sit back and, take on a lower role and watch somebody else lead. And it's just so great to see team cohesion and be able to be a part of it, to break out of the barrier of being anxious to work in a team. I like being one of the harder parts of that is that not always do I like to work in a team because I feel like some attitudes get in the way, but getting over that barrier this semester was really nice. And hopefully I can continue to get over that barrier and push my opinions aside. Thank you so much.